fabulous scene to wake up to. Oh, there's a heron over there. I don't know if you can see him. A horon. Unusual sound, isn't it? So, I highly recommend this mooring spot. Sorry, you can see what I'm having to walk on. It's a tiny little ledge, and then a big hole to the boat. Actually, I'll tell you about that in a second. So yeah, this is Saltersford Locks. Highly recommend it for mooring. So peaceful last night, but a few people wandering past, but only a few. You've got your water point there if you need it. The sound of the water coming out of the locks was nice. Yeah, the water's so calm. So, but one of the things you do have to consider if you're taking this mooring spot is you'll see the ground level is practically at the same height as Josh's roof. There's only a small step up, which means there's a really big step down. So getting on and off isn't the easiest of things, and there's another challenge that creates. I'll just hop on and show you. Actually, and that's ably demonstrated here. So you'll actually see our gunnels fit under the timbers of the mooring spot. So Josh will get himself under there, currently on the current river levels. And then if you rock the boat, you can see the boat rocking gently as Sue's wandering around, the gunnels will actually catch. Now if you were leaving your boat here for a week and the river levels were to rise, that could create a bit of an issue where your boat is wedged under those planks. And I've actually had to sort of semi-rescue somebody else's boat, not on the river, on a canal where something similar had happened. He tied his boat up quite tight, and then the water levels had risen and it had actually wedged his boat under the area he was moored on. His boat was at just a weird angle, to the point where the water level on his stern was, I reckon, no more than ½ centimetre from going into these exhaust outlets. So that wouldn't have been good, would it? Anyway, I put my superhero pants on and rescued his boat. Good deed done. But you do have to think about things like that. My Angel's out here doing her ablutions.
Not all of them.
Not all of them.
Just my hair brushing because...
Look. Well, you just threw that on the floor, so you did it.
Well, that's why I'm doing it outside.
Well, it just ends up on the engine bay, doesn't it? This isn't Sue's hair, by the way. This stuff. That is grass.
I know it's thick, but...
Yeah, it's not that thick. There we go, nice atmospheric shot of my Angel.
What, with all my dandruff and grey hair flying out?
You don't have either of those things, do you?
Very attractive.
Neither of those things. Wow. Oh, wowzers. Oh my word, look at the garden these guys have. It's huge. there a squirrel running around? Oh wow. Oh, that's interesting. On the end of that one, like a big roller shutter door. Is that a garage then? I think it might be. A workshop-y garage type, yeah. It's a very linear house, isn't it? It's a room, like a room deep and then... Interesting mix. So it's got all the sort of granite gabions, and then the actual house itself looks like a scout hut or something, the way it's clad. It's like a temporary structure. As does this one.
Very nicely kept.
Very. These look a bit more permanent, don't they? Sort of semi-permanent.
Got the real little areas, haven't they?
Yeah. Do like a good weeping willow, don't we? Got a nice shaded.
It's nice because they've trimmed it, but it sort of doesn't look trimmed, does it?
No.
Don't look at the trees. There you go. What is it? A boatyard? Marina?
These two pieces of water connect to each other, but there's a load of boats moored on this one and nothing on the right hand side. So when you get here, you'd expect a big sign saying turn right. I think you can go either way, but given you should drive on the right, it sort of makes sense that we'll go down this right hand side. But a sign would be nice, wouldn't it? All it would take is a sign.
Oh, is that the connecting piece there?
Strangely, this rather nice mooring here, it's only a day, but isn't even on the Nicholson guide, which is surprising. Got a few cormorants down here.
Hello, hello.
How are we doing? All right, thank you.
When are you going back up?
Well, it's closed again now, isn't it? Who knows?
Hopefully.
So this is the run up to Saltersford. No, is it Sutton Locks? I think so. Anyway, there's a boat here we need to show you.
Oh, he's enjoying the sunshine. So you've got a story to tell about this one.
Lovely setting for a cooking apples. Donations for charity. This looks very nice. Oh yeah.
I love that old, that really old looking brick.
Very pleasant.
Lovely.
See you again.
That's a cool bridge.
It's lovely. A really nice sort of arc to it.
1919.
Nice reflection on the water as well. Wow. Superb. Kingfisher, hopefully you can see him. There he is, he's standing on the branch. He's flying. Still flying. Still flying. Still going. Wowzers. The scale of the trees down here. Birds of prey and one heron, two herons, three herons. Hello, mooers. Oh yeah. Cormorants. So we've now got the first signs of the industry that we're going to be seeing soon, I think. As we get closer and closer to Runcorn, we're going to lose all the niceness and loveliness and start to see factories and stuff. The angels do bring. Right, so this is, that's Frodsham Cut off to our left. And there's a disused lock down there now. Once upon a time you used to be able to get down there, but as you can see it's been blocked off since. And then it sort of terminates and the River Weaver carries on, so it sort of winds its way quite tightly off to the left, and then our navigation carries on over to the right, and then will become the Western Canal very shortly. So no more locks for us, but yeah, there used to be one down there, down past the Frodsham Cut. So these are another set of visitor moorings that aren't on the aren't in the Nicholson Guide. Right, coming up to quite a famous boat actually. Didn't know it'd be here, but probably try and voice over the detail afterwards, because this is the Daniel Adamson, otherwise known as the Danny, so affectionately known as